is Ezra May and you are watching a brand new series that I spontaneously wanted to do because I was so inspired over the weekend. If you didn't know, currently marks the 40th anniversary of Saturday Night Live. It has been 40 years on television, and just recently they celebrated a whole 3.5 hour special which I watched and I got very emotional, and I thought I have to make a video in dedication to that. So I've decided to make it a series. So you are watching episode 1 right now, and I'm basically going to talk about everything that I remember about SNL, what I loved about it growing up, and what I still love about it. And I want to start a hashtag called Love SNL. So anything that you want to say in relation to my video or just in relation to SNL, you can please use that hashtag. So just quickly, for those of you who don't know, Saturday Night Live is a live comedy sketch show that airs on Saturday nights, what do you know, and it originated in New York. It was created by Lorne Michaels. It is one of the greatest live television shows ever. It began in 1975. I've not watched all of those episodes, but I did watch it around 2003 till now, so that's what I remember sort of growing up. We had it on cable in Australia. Obviously I'm not from New York and I'm not from America, but I have always loved it. I feel like a part of my brain is a true New Yorker. I've always loved the culture, I've loved the places. I decided to kick off my Love SNL series with my top 10 favorite digital shorts, which are kind of a new thing, I would say. I believe it was curated by Adam McKay and Andy Samberg and his team, The Lonely Island, which is Akiva Schaffer and Yoma Tacone. Those three guys are awesome. They write, direct, produce their own music videos, and they are so funny. So I think that's where digital shorts come from. But I'm also going to talk about anything that was pre-recorded and included into an episode of SNL. In no particular order, here are my top 10 favorite digital shorts. The first one that comes to mind is Body Fusion. This is when Drew Barrymore hosted the show, and they basically parody an old 80s exercise tape, and it has Drew Barrymore, Kristen Wiig, Maya Rudolph and Amy Poehler, and they're in full-on 80s exercise gear. They're talking about different levels of different kind of exercises. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be linking all the sketches throughout the video and then I'll put them down below. The second one is Mom Jeans, and if you haven't seen this by now, please watch it. It's written by Tina Fey. Tina Fey's in it, Amy Poehler, Rachel Dratch, I think Anna Gasteyer is in it, I'm not sure, Maya Rudolph. Everybody's in this. A pair of jeans that are being sold at JCPenney's with extra padding because, you know, mums get into a lot of busy things to do throughout the day, and if you buy a pair you can get a super ugly vest thrown in for a limited edition thing. It's so funny. Next up I have a Kristen Wiig digital short, which I mentioned in my Kristen Wiig Sunday Spotlight, and it is Virginia Hansen's hot air balloon rides. This woman is trying to promote her hot air balloon business, and she is not looking like she has any fun at all. She's like, slash the prices and you'll have fun, woo, holiday. So tacky. You've got this really obvious green screen happening and 80s style computer graphics. It's just great. It makes me laugh. I could watch it over and over again. The next one is one that I think people don't talk about often, and that's the New York City Stories one. They only did 2, I think, but they were both with Fred Armisen and Amy Poehler. In the first one they were impersonating Lou Reed and Patti Smith, and it's really funny because they're just talking about what happens in New York and like this certain place. But the other one they did was as Rosie Perez and Martin Scorsese. I feel like the only reason they did that is because they're so different and it's so funny. Like, these are impressions. For example, Fred Armisen as Scorsese. Oh, it's Scorsese, not Scorsese, my bad. He was just saying, you know, we shot Raging Bull over here and we shot Goodfellas over here, and they're literally standing near a fire hydrant. Like, it's not even. But my favorite is Amy as Rosie Perez. She's just like, there used to be a phone booth and you can make a phone call and blow bubbles. That was a really bad impression. My next favorite, I think, is definitely in my top 3, is the Japanese version of The Office. I think this is when Steve Carell hosted and Ricky Gervais introduces the clip because, you know, he is the original creator. Basically everything's in Japanese and there's no subtitles, which makes it even funnier. The next one is a commercial. It's the Black Eyed Peas. Bill Hader is promoting the Black Eyed Peas. that they can perform anywhere. It doesn't matter what it is, a bar mitzvah, a food shop opening, and they just parody their songs and change the lyrics. That's probably, yeah, my favorite commercial. Now on to the Lonely Island shorts. This was really hard because you can pretty much say all of them. They're all really good. They involve Andy Samberg and the Lonely Island performing a song that could just be about a trivial everyday thing, but they make it like they're really serious about it. The first one is a tie between Like a Boss and Throw It on the Ground. Andy Samberg plays a boss, and he's just telling his superior what he does, and they're just little scenarios followed with the phrase like a boss. So he's just like, did some faxes like a boss, get rejected like a boss. It's just so funny. Gets a bit crazy towards the end, just FYI if you haven't seen it. But it's catchy. Threw It on the Ground is about this guy who's too proud to accept things from people. He goes to a hot dog stand and the guy's like, man, you're here all the time, I'm gonna give it to you for free. And he's like, what do you take me for? I don't need your money. I throw it on the ground. So it's pretty much the same thing. That's why I've tied them together. You just listen to them and you're like, I love this song. It's so silly, but I love it. You know what I mean? My next favorites are the Justin Timberlake, Andy Samberg ones. They are perfect together. I forgot what they're called. Here are their awesome costumes. I will put the description here when I find out what it was, if I do find out. They sing together a lot and they've done 3 videos together. One was in a Box, sorry, Mother Lover, and 3-Way The Golden Rule. So that has to count as one because those are the 3 videos that they've done together. But I must say my favorite is 3-Way. It is exactly what it sounds like. But it has Lady Gaga and it's such a catchy song. I used to sing them at school with my friends. It's so bad, but they are really well written, and then you put in Justin Timberlake and it's just like, psh, magic. Okay, my very last one, and I know this wasn't in any particular order, but this is probably in the 1 or 2 spot. It is called Dear Sister, and apparently this one is a bit controversial, and it is sort of still controversial. But at the time they were parodying the finale of The OC season 2 where someone was shot and they played Hide and Seek by Imogen Heap, and it was a dramatic moment, but then SNL as usual takes it to that other level where it's really funny. Bill Hader is basically writing a note to his sister, and then Andy Samberg comes in and shoots him, but then Bill Hader wakes up and then shoots him, and then Shia LaBeouf comes in. That was the episode that Shia hosted. Every time they get shot, the what you say, that bit starts playing like in the OC, and it just ends up being really funny. So check that out if you want. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. What are your favorite SNL digital shorts? Comment below, and if you're tweeting or Facebooking or whatever, don't forget the hashtag #LoveSNL. I'm hoping to start a movement. Even though I know the whole world loves SNL, some people might not be aware of how great it is. I will make heaps more videos, but thanks for watching episode 1. I'll catch you next time. Bye!